Hey guys, what's up? Zombie here. Full disclosure, I'm doing a microphone review, and I got this microphone for the sake of doing a review from the company GEARDON. Because YouTube requires me to give full disclosure, I'll happily do that. So, there you go. We're going to jump into this, guys. So, the company is GEARDON. Their information's in the description below. This microphone is the GED-M02 wireless microphone. Inside, let's see, here's the box for it. Box also comes with, it's also a very high quality box. It comes with a nice magnetic clip in the front. It's nice. I like it. Inside the box comes the spec sheet, of course. It comes with a nice thank you letter for buying it from Amazon. By the way, the links to the Amazon are in the description below. What was that? Oh, that was my phone over there. The links to the Amazon links are in the description below. If you want to go buy one of these, check it out down below. In the box also came the adapter for a 1/4 inch to an 1/8 inch or 3.5 millimeter adapter, so you can plug this into a computer. Where also, by example, if you want to hear what that sounds like, here you go. Okay, guys, so this is what it sounds like if you use the included 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter adapter that they include in the box and plug it in the receiver into your computer directly, not using an audio interface. This is what it sounds like. It will by default, of course, be 100% on volume. Just go into the audio settings and turn that back down to 80 and you'll notice a world of difference because it does run a little bit hot. It runs a little bit high. Just letting you know. Okay, now that you've heard that, I'll put that back down. That's playing directly from a computer, not from my audio interface. Right now I do have it plugged into my Behringer UMC 202 HD audio interface. The gain set to about 60%. And I have my volume on the computer for that microphone set to about 80%. And I'm not going to do any post-processing, no noise removal, no compression. The only thing I'm doing in post is just boosting the audio level a little bit so you can hear better. Okay, back to it. In the box you also get this, which I think is pretty much a slip guard, so that people can, when they're holding the microphone, it won't slip when they're singing karaoke and they're drunk. Or if you move around a lot, so you won't slip. That's my best guess. I can't find any information on what the heck this is really. That might be a little suggestion to the company. Include what this is in the description for people who are just not very adept with all of this. So yeah. Also in the box, you get the charging cable for the receiver. You get a windscreen, which I'm using right now on the microphone. And of course, you get the microphone and the receiver, and you get batteries. You get 2 AA batteries for the microphone, which are just standard AA batteries, and the microphone lasts about 10 hours. And you get one rechargeable battery that's about the size of my index finger for the receiver, which takes about an hour to charge up. It's a 500 mAh battery, and I think that's a pretty good amount of time. It lasts for 6 hours. The battery should last for 6 hours in the receiver. So that's not too bad. It takes only an hour to charge up. That's not bad at all. As far as the frequency range for this, it goes from 75 hertz. 75 hertz to 18 kilohertz. It picks up a decent range of voices. I think it's aimed a little more at the people with the higher register than people that have a much bassier voice. If I use this in the morning when I can't go higher, it might have a little boomier of a sound, or it might be a little harsher to your ears. But later in the day, it's fine when I use it. And for people who just have a higher voice anyways, and when they sing or something, it would sound beautiful. It would sound really nice. It's a very neutral kind of tone. It's not exactly warm tone. It's not a high, clear, crisp crystal tone. It's a nice neutral level. It sounds like what you actually sound like, which is pretty good. That's something I actually like. Okay, I'm going to put this down. It has a range from the microphone to the receiver of about 50 meters, which comes out to about 160 feet about, and yeah, it works pretty well. I can walk around, I could go sit back there if I wanted, and you'd hear me clearly. There would be no choppiness. I can move around and it would sound the same as when I'm sitting here, and that's cool. As far as the build quality goes of this, guys, the body of the microphone, other than the end here, is all metal. This part right here is plastic. This is all aluminum. It's nice metal. It feels really tight. It feels really sturdy. If I rotate this a little bit, you see the gray power button. I like that power button. It's rubber, and it has a nice, good feeling when you turn it on. You know that the microphone is on. And the little LED screen right here tells you what frequency you're on, or like what channel you're on. It tells you the battery. It has a battery indicator on it to tell you how much battery you have left. and what your range is, like how your signal is going. I'm going to try and wrap this up because I have no air conditioner and the room is sealed right now, so I'm sweating a lot. But yeah, back to it. It's really hot. But back to it, guys. The build quality is fantastic on the microphone. This is metal. The receiver is made of plastic. The plastic does feel a little bit cheap, but it's not that big a deal because you're not handling the receiver. That stays on the machine. That stays on your audio interface or your soundboard or in your computer. That's not that big a thing. It's made to be portable. It has a flexible antenna, so it's easy to move around. If there was anything that I would tell the company to try and do, maybe. It's not even a complaint, really. It's more of just maybe this would be a good thing to think about for the future so that you get less complaints in the future about antennas. Because they do include like all these warnings about the antenna in here, like don't bend it, things like that, or like don't do any of that. Just make a retractable antenna. It might help. Not sure if you've already tried it with that, if it worked a little less well, but that's something to think about. Retractable antenna that can just go back into the unit itself. I love the packaging that it came with as well, guys. It's actually a nice tight box. But yeah, back to quality. The capsule, it looks like it's actually a pretty high quality capsule, and then the cover for the capsule is a nice steel mesh capsule, and it has a good 1/8 inch thick layer of windscreen, like the foam, inside it as well. So that's pretty good for helping reduce plosives, for reducing any harshness in your voice with the spits and the sounds of the mouth, because you don't want it to be 100% accurate, because no. If you want to hear what it sounds like, since this is a dynamic microphone, it picks up the sound in front, and it less on the side and almost not at all in the back. So I'm going to spin the microphone around while I'm talking to you so you can hear and understand what I'm talking about. You hear it less when I'm talking from the side. You hardly hear me at all when I'm behind it. And now I'm back to the front. As far as everything else goes with it, I like this microphone. Would I suggest it? Yeah, I really would. I like this microphone. It's actually really good quality. For the price of being like $30-ish, you really can't beat this. I mean, it's pretty dang good quality. There's a lot of companies like this that have very similar microphones, and yeah, this one's another good pick. It's a great microphone. I would suggest getting this too. It's good. If you have a higher range voice, this is the one I would get. Honestly, if you have a lower register voice, I'd probably go with the Fifines, because they're better for people with a low register like me who talk like this in the morning and can't go any higher. Like this. But if you are a person with a much higher register, this is a great microphone. I'm telling you, get this one. Good range, all that, good build quality, description below, guys, all the links. There's really not much else to say on it. Have a good one, guys. Keep being amazing. Bye.